the Stanley Cup. Here it is. The light is at the end of the tunnel for one of these teams. And that's it. Game number one as Tuukka Rask will take on Curtis Joseph. This is game number one. Curtis Joseph 12-4. He lost a game in overtime. That's what that one at the end means. But we're ready to go. Game number one of the Stanley Cup Finals. And here it is. We're underway. The Stanley Cup Finals. You can see it as it's written on the ice, and we're underway. Boston, with all the towels, are ready to go. The first team to win 4 games is going to be champion. It's a best of 7, and both teams very early on want to make a good impression. The Bruins are slight favorites. They went to a very big and good Eastern Conference, and well, right now they are slight favorites, but never count out St. Louis, who's one of the hottest teams. Marchand inside, and Joseph will fall on it. The Stanley Cup game number one. Best of 7. It'll go Boston, Boston, St. Louis, St. Louis, Boston, St. Louis, Boston. And it'll be Boston hosting 1, 2, 5, and 7. Well, 3, 4, and 6 will go to St. Louis. St. Louis will win it. First period, we're underway. They bring it into Boston zone. Behind the net, here's Brett Hull. They feel it's going to be a close series with Boston having the edge. But both the team, and that's going to be a save by Rask. Both teams are very good at what they do. Ryan O'Reilly, 16 points in the playoffs. 7 goals, 9 assists. A lot of times the points leaders have all assists. Very rare. Mike Gardner was one where it was different. That's going to be blocked. Rebound Ramage. Ramage again. Shot saved. And Rask will fall on it. Well, I don't know. A lot of whistles here early. There you see an example. 6 goals, 11 assists for Marchand. He has 17 points. This is game one of the Stanley Cup Finals. They bring it back. Jackman. Tarasenko shot save. Rask go hold it. Wow, they are not giving up any rebounds or anything. Chris Pronger and Perron and Peter Angelo with the hits. Got to worry about penalties also. Even though this is the Stanley Cup Finals, they will call them. And even in overtime, Cam Neely will bring it up for Boston. They get it out of that end. It seems like it was in there forever. Neely trying to go, can't get it off. Good defense by St. Louis. It's game number one. Adam Oates. Oh, couldn't do it. I thought he was going to score there. O'Reilly will bring it down. O'Reilly pushed away. Early on, here's Park, and they're going to bring it up. The Stanley Cup Finals, game one. Adam Oates. Oates to Busick. Busick again. Shot rebound, and it'll be to the side of the net. Rob Ramage. Ramage can't have it. Here's Busick. Busick again to Oates. Oates, wrister, no good. Early on, Boston with a few shots, St. Louis with a few shots. They think it's going to be games of runs. But right now it's a little bit choppy. Both teams trying to feel themselves. No storylines yet. Here in the first game, in the first period of the Stanley Cup. It's a long, arduous journey, and even the championship, even the finals are a long, arduous journey. It's always a step, and by the time we get to the 4th, 5th, and 6th game, more and more pressure, hard hits. O'Reilly will steal it. Jackman again. Kyrou, this is going to be interesting. Both these teams are very balanced. They're not the most offensive teams. Bergeron can't have it in front. Middleton, they can't shoot it. Middleton the save, and Joseph will fall on it. 3 periods. That's it. St. Louis and Boston. 3 periods for game one, and that's a hard hit. Pronger with a nice hit there. Berenson, Schwartz, and Kyrou. I think that was Kyrou with the hit. Boston will win it. No good in front. Shot rebound, no. Curtis Joseph didn't want to leave that puck, and here's Kyrou the other way. To the near side, Berenson. Berenson up the middle. Schwartz again. Schwartz will have it. Kyrou in front, trying to make it 1-0. It has a feeling of overtime hockey already, and we're in a championship game. The last time in real life these two teams met was the 1967 Stanley Cup Finals. Schwartz goes wide with the slap shot. Esposito will bring it down to Ray Bourque. Ray Bourque has a great slap shot there. That was the one where Bobby Orr scored the game winner. Shot, rebound in front, save, rebound, and Rask will fall on it. Games already always have a way of evening out to exactly an hour. They'll fall on it. You see all the fans here in game one. Yeah, you won't lose the series if you lose game one, but it's like a tennis match. Advantage. It really is. Steen in front, no good. Or will bring it down. The question now is Stanley Cup Championship. Who are the heroes and who are the goats of the series? They push it again, hard hitting, and Bobby Orr will bring it back behind the net. They're going to push it up now. Bobby Orr, look at this. Nice pass to Esposito. Pietrangelo with the save in front. They can't get it. Esposito. Here comes Brett Hall with a nice interception. There's Pastrnak in a save. Marchand has it. If if St. Louis is settled, they're doing well. Esposito, that'll be knocked away by Curtis Joseph. So a turnover led to this whole thing. Pietrangelo to Buchnevich. St. Louis will push it up. Pietrangelo, Federico. On to the far side, here's Cam Neely into the St. Louis end. Federico into Boston. Oh, and he is sandwiched and out of play. Halfway through the first period of game number 7. Game number 1. These games are quick. They really are. You only get 60 minutes to prove yourself, and then bam, you got to stick a win or a loss up. That's minus overtime. They bring it down on the faceoff. They got to stay on side. That's a tricky spot to get it from. Brett Hall. Here comes Park. Both these teams not used to being in the hole. I don't believe any one of these teams. There's a penalty on St. Louis, and Boston will get the first power play. I believe that's a slash. Federico will go into the box. Boston with a 2-minute power play. Let's see. Federico, yeah, you can't do that. That was ridiculous of Bernie Federico. It was wide open and obvious to everybody that he did slash. St. Louis wants to try and kill the penalty like it never happened. They got to win faceoffs, though. Neely shot no good. St. Louis won handily their semifinal series against the Oilers. Boston swept the Capitals and won their game. There's an interception, almost a shorthanded goal. They have to be careful about leaving too many people back there, especially when they're shorthanded. St. Louis will dump it again to the back. A quarter of the penalty gone. Neely to Oates. They'll bring it in to Busick. As long as your feet are there, you're good. They're fighting for it. I believe that's Pietrangelo on the near side, digging for it. He is trying to win it. Adam Oates wins it in front. Shot save Joseph. Wow, what a save there halfway through the penalty. Oh, John Busick. Hit hard by Pietrangelo, but he ended up winning and digging that out. Now everybody's in the zone. Boston had trouble winning faceoffs against the Lightning and against the Capitals. To the near side, it'll be dumped out. Halfway through, it's nearing 3/4 of the way through the penalty. Bourque will push it up to Marchand. We're going to have baseball next. Here's Bobby Orr. Orr, wheeling, dealing, no good. He had it on the end of his stick. He looked like a card dealer. Cardis, C-A-R-D. Bourque trying to push it up. A hard hit there. Boston will try and bring it in. They're down to 10 seconds and a penalty. Pastrnak will bring it up. Pastrnak, he wants to put it in. There's Ray Bourque, knocked away. That's going to be the end of the penalty. We're now 5-on-5. Look at the people pushing on the glass. St. Louis will get out of this scrum. 0 for 1 on the power play will be Boston. That might be something you want to see. The shot high, and Rask the save. Good goalie play early. It's going to be a rough and tough series. Orr will get it to Neely. Boston will push it up here. The wrist shot save. Rebound. Oh, and it hit the post. Neely scores! Cam Neely on the rebound. And it's 1-0 Boston. Cam Neely. It hit the post twice, and the third time it went in. Third time, you can only get so much. Third time it hit the post, it took the bounce it needed. Cam Neely, and it's now 1-0 Bruins. A big goal. He gets it unassisted after it just kept hitting the post. They were shots. He can't get an assist on his shot. 1-0 Boston. It's going to be tough to get goals. I'm not saying we won't get them, but it's going to be things like that. You won't beat anybody outright on a goal. That was 2 posts, and the third post went in. Park de Nouveau. So Boston has a 1-0 lead. Sanderson will skate it around. It's going to be hard. We might go periods. 0-0 periods. A hard hit there. The first goal is going to be very important to get in this series. O'Reilly in front. Perron. Oh, what a save by Rask. What a save by Rask. That is big. I keep thinking of Andy Moog every time I think of a Boston goalie. But Rask is really good. Bergeron shot, and Joseph just gets it out of the air. That early surge by Boston didn't really happen. It's been an even first period. A very even first period. Look at this shot wide open. Rask gets over there. So in game number 1, both these teams have not, I don't believe, have not been down at any point in the playoffs. Buchnevich will have it. Remember, St. Louis 4-3 in the first round, but they led 3-1. Rask, they led 2-0. Then it was 2-1, Colorado won. Then they made it 3-1, and Colorado won the next 2. Like a combined score of 17-5. And they go to game 7, and St. Louis won in double overtime. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Ramage, Jackman, Bergeron. Although Middleton will bring it up and over the line. It will knock it in. Jackman to Berenson. St. Louis is bringing it down. They're down 1-0. And this is this is tough right now. Kyrou. To Rob Ramage. He'll go to Schwartz. A hard hit. Bergeron will bring it back for Boston. 4 minutes to go here in the first period of game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Boston 1, St. Louis nothing. Busick no good. They're going to bring it up. Shot. No. Rebound. He was in front. Almost trying to make it 2-0. Rob Ramage will give it to Schwartz. St. Louis will bring it up. It's going to be difficult. You're not going to see any 9-8 games here. If you do, it'll be a total shock. You'll see a lot of 3-1 games, so a 2-0 lead would be very big. Oates. Rask will knock it to the side. He didn't want to cover it and give St. Louis an advantage that they didn't really earn. Berenson into the Bruins zone. 1 penalty today. Schwartz. That was on St. Louis, and Boston did not score on their power play. They didn't do it. Schwartz. They got Rask covering. St. Louis about 2 minutes to go. Pietrangelo will go to Jackman. Shot no good. Rebound Schwartz. Kyrou no good there. And they pick it over. Schwartz will take it. Pietrangelo around the back. Oates will have it to Carlo, and they'll bring it up. Pastrnak. Oh, how big this is. Pastrnak. They get it down the ice into the blue zone. Nearing a minute, shot saved. Joseph, goalie work has been really, really good. Defense for St. Louis has been excellent. It was just when it hit the post twice, it took some crazy bounces. And that was, I mean, you can't, oh, what a hard hit. You can't fault Boston for that. You can't fault St. Louis for that. Boston got the bounce they needed. St. Louis has to use skill, a steal. Sanderson hit hard by Peter Angelo. They bring it out, O'Reilly. Joseph gets back. Peter Angelo again to Federico. They'll dump it down, and this will be the end of the first period. Hard hit, 1-0. Boston, a 1-0 lead at the end of the first period. It started out choppy. There was a time when they hit the post twice, and they hit the post twice, and the third time they hit the post, it went in. The end of the first period, it is 1-0 Boston. What a great game so far. That was the one that hit the post twice and then went in. Take a look right now, 15-7 in shots. Looks absolutely bleak if you're St. Louis, but there were times when they really, really played well. The only goal, we'll go to the only goal, was Cam Neely. Cam Neely on Curtis Joseph. We'll see if it gets it back. And yeah, it will. So there, we'll take a look. It went in and it hit the post here. So an early shot, you can see it hit the post, came out. A hard hit there. Neely took it away and then put it in. There was a play before where, well, let's see if it shows it. Let's see if it shows it really quickly. It's the only goal. Nope. Right there. So 1-0 as we begin the second period. 15-7 in shots. I think Boston started to take over. St. Louis said, no, we want to. Back and forth. Of course, Boston had the power play. So they had a few shots added on there. They looked all right with the power play. St. Louis almost scored shorthanded. But with this type of game, the next goal is going to make all the difference. Well, a 2-0 lead will be very big. Pastrnak in front. Joseph fell on it, and out. They got to play better defense if you're St. Louis out front. The two best teams in the standings, you might say, well, of course, they're in the Stanley Cup Finals, so in the playoffs they'd have the best record. Not necessarily. They push it up to Brett Hall. Oh, a one-timer. Rask fall on it. That was a big victory for St. Louis, as now they can get all the way down the ice and change the line. Rask has been playing very well. He has yet to give up a goal. Hard hit, Ray Bourque. They bring it up the ice. Many people felt it would be the Penguins and the Oilers in this final. Esposito tried to go to Bobby Orr over the middle. Federico to Hall, Brett Hall. They'll bring it into the Boston zone. Hall backhander, and Rask will fall on it. Brett Hall, a couple good shots. It's looking solid for him. 16-9 in the game. St. Louis, it was 15-7. It's 2-1 St. Louis so far in this period. 9-7 in faceoffs. Jackman, they bring it to the outside, very much on the perimeter. Perron to Jackman. They're passing it around. Rob Ramage can't do anything. Neely. You need everyone on your bench. There are no goons in the Stanley Cup Finals. If you have them, you are wasting time. Busick. Still 1-0. A lot of face-offs in this game. Believe it or not, St. Louis is down 1-0, but they want it more free-flowing. They got some good skaters there, like Tarasenko. He just went past the blue line there. Tarasenko, Ramage into Perron. Shot. Oh, he was open. The shooting lane was there. The puck didn't go in. Busick will bring it over the other way. Busick, they go to Cam Neely in the blue zone. Cam Neely to the near side. They want to pass it around the NHL. They go into Neely to Busick, and a save, Curtis Joseph. John Busick looking good. He was open. I thought he was going to make it 2-0 there. A very fortuitous bounce. Rask has played unbelievably well. Remember, St. Louis played Edmonton to a 2-1 game. So they're good at playing defense. They're playing solid defense now, but it's 1-0. They need to get a goal. Middleton will go around. Middleton, hard in the corner. Hard hits, Rob Ramage to Schwartz. Berenson. Berenson will bring it up across the blue line. Middleton. Krug. Krug will go to the near side. Hodge Sr., Rob Ramage. There's a scramble for the puck. Schwartz will have it. Nearing the side. You got to keep track. Middleton through the middle loses it. Chris Middleton does not have a helmet on. I'm wondering where his helmet went to. There's a lot of hitting. Hard hitting on the ice. Newble into the blue zone. Boston is up 1-0. First game of the Stanley Cup. Sanderson, no good. O'Reilly can't get it. It's blocked. Peter Angelo brings it up. Federico, a hard hit. Ray Bourque. This is a game of attrition so far. They're just firing pucks at the net. Boston has more pucks at the net than St. Louis. Sanderson with that last one. Boston is here. They're in the Stanley Cup Finals. For both these teams, the light gets a little closer after every win. But you can plainly see it. The light at the end of the tunnel. Best of 7. And it's here. It is right here. Pastrnak shows up the save. Another whistle. We've had one fight this postseason. I think the fight was really, really great. Connor McDavid versus Shen. Number 10, Bourque. Can't get his infamous slap shot offside. That was big. St. Louis will bring it out. They lost a couple faceoffs. They need to win some faceoffs here. They have to. It's 5-on-5. It's still 1-0. A very odd sort of goal. 2-1 in shots. It's 20-10. Boston leads in shots early. Esposito. Esposito no good. St. Louis would love to take game 1, but they got to get a puck in the back of the net first. And they can wonder about, offside, a little too far. St. Louis, this will be the 25th faceoff. St. Louis has won 13 of the 25, now 14 of the 26. No, actually it's 14-9. So 14 of the 23. It's in front. Rebound, Oates. In front. They can't put it in. That's the second time. Boston could have put it in, but they couldn't. The first time there was a hit the post. A couple times they ended up putting that in. Sutter, here's Orr. There was a time after that when Boston couldn't put it in, make it 2-0. Busick. That's the save. Pastrnak behind the net. Boston, a bad pass. Cork will go back and get it. St. Louis having trouble. McAvoy. Who's going to get it? Adam Oates. Oates to Neely. Score! Cam Neely! And it's 2-0 Boston. The second goal by Cam Neely. It is 2-0. Right now he's a Stanley Cup hero, and right now St. Louis is in a little bit of trouble. They're controlling the pace and the flow of this game. Using that screen, he put it by Joseph. A 2-0 lead. We're about halfway in the game. So I do want to say Neely's fourth. Oates and McAvoy, sorry, with the assist. Hodge Sr. into the Blues' end. But the Blues have right now half a game to score 2 goals. They haven't scored any so far. They're going to fight for it. Here comes Perron. Perron will go to O'Reilly. Hard hit. Hodge Sr. They go to Park. Park will bring it down. Park into the Blues' end. Shot will go off to the side. The Bruins, they can make it 3-0. Well, that early blast, they kind of expected at St. Louis. They need to steal a game here in Boston. It's 2-0, game number 1. Tarasenko trying to feed through the middle, can't do it. You had Chris Pronger down there, Federico. Tarasenko back to Federico. And a hard hit. Carlo will steal it for Boston. Park won't bang it against the boards. Tarasenko. Shot saved. Can't get the rebound. St. Louis starting to get a push. Federico in the middle, can't have it. Marchand will bring it. St. Louis starting to get a little bit of a push. Hard hit as they dump it to the very back. They know that they got to bring it and score a goal here just to be competitive. Buchnevich. Oh, they have, I believe that's Pronger. Buchnevich, no good. Newble for Boston. Newble, no good. Carlo. Newble was knocked away. Offside if they bring it back in. Pastrnak. And they will bring it back in. In front, Sanderson trying to make it 3-0. Jackman, that'll be icing if they touch it, and they will. That's that hybrid icing. They can't replace anybody on the lines. Wow. They needed to slow that down. They did. 6:18 to go. Full strength here in the second. 2-0 Boston. Bring it up. Oh, they might have caught him in a line change, but they didn't. Jumped around the back. Peter Angelo. Remember, the offending team cannot switch lines on an icing. Carew. Here's Bobby Orr. Oh, stopped in the zone by Carew. Busick to the near side. Can't have it. Clock is ticking. 5 minutes to go here in the second. Buchnevich. Buchnevich. That'll be near the back. Buchnevich. In front. No good. Rebound. Can't have it. Again. High. Berenson. Berenson to Oates. To the near side, into the blue zone. Hard hitting, 2-0. Boston has a lot more shots than St. Louis. It doesn't feel like a dominating performance, but it certainly has felt like a while since we felt St. Louis doing anything offensively. They've had their spurts, but nothing consistent. Into the Bruins' end. They throw it in front, Bobby Orr. Orr, hard hits. 3:20 to go. No. Oates. Shot, save, Joseph, and a whistle. What a tough game if you're St. Louis. You want to get a goal. The Blues were slight underdogs. Many people felt. The Bruins in 6. It's 2-0 Boston. They kick it back. A lot of times things don't add up. They really don't. Series go different ways, especially in championship games, when you can see the trophy, when it is the round for the trophy. Sutter. Oh, that was a wrist shot. Sutter! Oh, a rebound and a save. Rask doing very well. Pronger off the skate. Bergeron. Krug hit in front. Joseph will fall on it. Under 2 minutes here in the second. 2-0 Boston. There are no 2-point goals. They gotta hope. They really gotta hope that they can score. Pietrangelo. They bring it on up, taken away by Boston. Good defense by Boston. Oh, the referee gets hit. He has to sit up on the bench for Stanley. Esposito. Esposito to Pastrnak. An empty net, a penalty on St. Louis. That'll be their second penalty. A whistle here. It is interference. The second penalty on St. Louis. Just kept hitting him in the back. This is the worst time to have a penalty because it gets broken up. If you get the puck 15 seconds left in your own zone after a clear. Bramage. Trying to steal time. O'Reilly. They need to shove it into the zone. They don't. 30 seconds. Again, if you clear the puck with 15 seconds to go in the period, it's over. And if you win the next faceoff, you can take a minute off. There's going to be under 10 seconds. Busick, save Joseph. Pronger will knock it down. He should. Hit hard. It's a 2-0 game after 2 periods. Game 1 in control of Boston. Game 1 is in control of Boston, though it is a little tedious. It is a little perilous, I should say. Cam Neely taking the screen. He has both goals. It's 2-0. Second period, 29-15 in shots. 15-7 and 14-8. Take a look at the very end. I mean, it's 2-0. Cam Neely, when you take a look at all periods, it's Cam Neely and Cam Neely. Both unassisted. Actually, the second one was assisted. 15 shots for St. Louis. They got to bring up their shot total. They got to push ahead. Pietrangelo will be in the box to begin this third period. It's 2-0 penalties. St. Louis has had both penalties. Ramage wins it. Pronger, that same scenario happened. 15 seconds to go. Esposito will steal it back under a minute and a penalty. Berenson. Bergeron to Orr. We'll bring it up to Esposito. St. Louis is going to have to get rid of this first penalty now. They don't have to worry about it after they kill it. But with 19 left in the game, they got to start thinking about goals. Schenn, who lost the fight to Connor McDavid, but is in the Stanley Cup Finals. And Connor McDavid is not. In front, trying to make it 3-0. Esposito again. It's 5-on-5. There will be no power play goal yet. Up to Perron. Perron, it's now 5-on-5. Shoots it wide. Pronger on the near side. Oh, missed his target. All the way almost into the Bruins zone. It is into the Bruins zone. They push it out. Bobby Orr. 2-0 Boston in this game. 2 periods of shutout hockey. Esposito, Pronger. Here's O'Reilly. O'Reilly will move it up. Scandella. Move it down. The next game, St. Louis will do everything they can to get that first goal. Hit hard. Neely. Match day number 15 or 16 will be next. Match day number 16 in baseball will be next. But it's 2-0 Boston now. St. Louis bringing it into the zone. They can't do anything. Boston defense has been really stingy. A hard hit. They're going to look. Push it into the boards. Odd Senior in. Shot saved Joseph. And a whistle. Game number 1. I think Tuesday night will be game number 2. We're going to go every 2 days. That'll mean Thursday game 3 and Saturday night game 4. As we want to get in our soccer tournament too. That'll be our last one. The Minnow Madness. And then we'll start wrapping it up. We might have one off beyond that in June, but you know, we're seeing May, and it is just a different type of game. Cam Neely has both goals. He has every goal in the Stanley Cup so far. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. I know there's one person listening now. If you're listening on replay, it is Mother's Day, the time of this recording here in Thailand. So it is Mother's Day in the United States, but the date in Thailand is forward enough. I believe it's also in the U.S. as well, Sunday, May 8th. Bergeron, a hard hit. Federico, they're going for the offside warning at the end. It's still 2-0 Boston. This game can change at any moment. Federico, they go to Hall. Brett Hall in front. Raskol just fall on it. He just falls on it. McAvoy, who had an assist, will have a Marchand, Oates, and Pastrnak. 13, 11, and 9. And assists, 32-17 in shots. And 49 shots, and 32 of them have been for the Boston Bruins. A couple penalties have, okay, so you get 6 or 7 on that. It's still like, oh, hard hit. Trying to hit hard and steal the puck. O'Reilly. Round to the back, McAvoy. Hard hit. Newbold. Broken sticks, Curtis Joseph will fall on it. Under 14 to go in the game. Boston has a 2-0 lead. One of the things St. Louis wants to do is sacrifice defense for offense in the next game. They're going to start tinkering with that because they want the first goal. Especially in game number 2, they're going to be very aggressive and very desperate. They're slight underdogs, but they are not getting blown out. I think the fear was it would have been like 4-1 or 5-1 here in the third period. But it's 2-0 here in game 1. The St. Louis Blues have a chance, though, if they can get a goal to get right back in this game. Jackman to Schwartz. Berenson, Raskol fall on it. It'll be a face-off. St. Louis looking good. Carlo got a lot of good hits. St. Louis trying to get that goal, that golden goal to bring them in. The first goal of the Stanley Cup. It's always hardest to get. Sometimes there are games before a team gets a goal. Then they explode. It was offside warning. It'll go back. They do not want to fall on the puck here. Steen will keep it. Almost taken away. Steen against the boards. They're going to bring it up. They'll dump it into the Bruins zone. They want to dump and chase right here on this line. Schenn to Sutter. The extra pass. Raymond, Jackman. Shot save. Almost a rebound, but nobody was there. They were a little bit too late on that. St. Louis again will bring it up, but they lose the puck at mid-ice. Right in that neutral zone. Pastrnak can't have it. Pastrnak to Raymond. They got some Bruins trapped. Here comes St. Louis. And that'll be to the side. Krug. They'll push it forward to Neely. Cam Neely. He gets it ahead into the blue zone. Can't have it. Perron will move it up into the Bruins zone. Here's Perron. Shot save. A great save by Rask. He hasn't given up a goal yet. It's still 2-0. Halfway through the third, we're approaching the 10-minute mark. Bourque will have it. Still a shutout here in the third period. Esposito. A shooting lane shot save. Joseph. And a whistle. Halfway through the third. Boston 2-0. The first one, it was off the post twice, and then the third time it went in. The second time was a great shot by Cam Neely. It has made it 2-0. You get a feel there's going to be another goal, game over or game on when that third goal happens. In front, they will not be able to do it. Pronger will have it. They bring it out the ice. Federico. In front, can't have it. A scramble, rebound, save Rask. Bourque will get the rebound. Rask has been incredible today. Same with the Bruins defense, so they are giving up a little bit. They are giving up a little bit. Peter Angelo. Both these are solid hockey teams. Very basic, but very solid hockey teams. They take a look. It's going to be a hard hit. An offside warning. They go to Adam Oates. Oates again. Oates will bring it to the near side. Oates to Neely. That'll be tipped against the very back. Park. They're trying to get the clincher. If they get the third, it'll be a clincher. In this game, it will be. We're not talking about a 6-5 game or a 6-4 game. It's 2-0. St. Louis has not scored yet. Kyrou trying to get his own puck back. Match day 16 will be after this game. Boston leading 2-0. Hodge Sr. Buchnevich knocks it away. Scandella will take it around the back. Trying to go in front. The Bruins know a third goal means game one of the Stanley Cup Finals goes to them. You never know with this game. You could have a burst and it's tied up. In front, Peter Angelo, the steal. Kyrou wants to bring it into the Bruins zone. Hit hard. O'Reilly will have it. It'll knock it away. Around to the very back. 6.5. Oh, Scandella got crushed. Kyrou to Berenson. And to Berenson. Berenson will be taken away. Bergeron. And Berenson. Oh, there's it. One-on-one. Tarasenko. Oh, what a save. Tarasenko, his own rebound in front. There's a scramble. They can't get it. It's another scramble. It was one-on-one, and it was one-on-none, and it was a chance for St. Louis to get their first goal. The Stanley Cup Final, they couldn't do it. Tarasenko, it was a nice save by Rask. Still 2-0 Boston. Tarasenko, here he goes again. Trying to push it up with a burst of energy. Losing it, Nubel. Nubel will have it. Nubel tries to make a move. It's the leg of the St. Louis Blue, Peter Angelo. They'll bring it up. Here's Sutter. They got to score. There's 4 minutes to go in the game. If St. Louis doesn't score, close. It'll be over. O'Reilly will move it down. O'Reilly into the blue zone. Can't have it. Steen on the near side. Steen dumps it around. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. That's the game on the bottom part of the screen. This third period has been very free-flowing. The first one was very, very choppy. Sutter will have it. Sutter will bring it into the Bruins zone. Here's Schenn. He wants to try and score their first goal. In front, Steen. Oh, they miss it. Under 3 minutes to go. Ramage. Steen. They go to the near side. Sutter. Sutter can't have it. Hodge to Bork. Schenn to Sutter. Inside, McAvoy can't have it. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Sutter will bring it over to the side. Sutter wants to move it. Sutter can't have it. Bork. Scandella. It's 2-0. A minute and a half. They got to pull their goalie soon. They got to pull their goalie. Scandella the steal. There's going to be a minute to go. 2-0 Boston. They lead game one. A whistle. Is that a penalty? Yes, it is. Pastrnak with 58 seconds to go will go in the box. Now here's the thing. A couple elbows to the gut. That'll be known as interference. Boston can clear and not worry about icing. They substitute a man for, there it is, Bobby Orr. That is not icing because of the penalty. And also with the empty net, there's no goalie. They dump it to the near side. They call that offsides. That was a major call. 49 seconds to go. St. Louis is in danger of losing this game 2-0. In major danger. They bring it past Tarasenko. He had a one-on-one earlier. Shot no good. Or he's going to miss it. But remember, there's no icing because there is a power play going on. Hall. Federico on the near side under 30 seconds. The Blues got to score in this shift right here. Shot, save, Rask. He's probably going to get a shutout. 22 seconds. Boston has a 2-0 lead. Game one of the Stanley Cup Final. 36-28 in hits. They bring it back to the near side. Pronger. Oh, and that's a miss. This is, can't hit the empty net. Tarasenko, the clock will run out under 10 seconds. The Blues got one more shot just to get one in front. Shot, rebound, no. Rask will fall on it. And with 2 seconds to go, even if they score a goal, they're going to lose. The Boston Bruins are going to win game number one. 2-0. And we're going to see our 3 stars of the game in 3 seconds. That's it. Or a hard hit. And that'll end game number one. The Boston Bruins, they have a shot that hit the post. They hit the post again. And the third time they hit the post, it scored a goal to make it 1-0. And the second one was Cam Neely, who went around the edge and used the screen to score to make it 2-0. That's it for goals. Some hard hits. There were times when both teams played even, but today, mainly the Boston Bruins had to, that was the second shot to hit the post. A 2-0 win there. That was the first goal of the night. St. Louis in game two has to score early. That'll be, what is the Monday. They might have Curtis Joseph, the third star. It is pouring down rain outside. I didn't even see who the Rask was the second star. First star is Cam Neely with both goals in the Stanley Cup Final. If this is a preview of the Stanley Cup Final, then I will tell you it will have to be, it'll be crazy. If it is a final. So that's going to be it for game number 1. Give me a little bit. And give me a little bit. And I'm going to have baseball here. So have a great day, everyone. And we will see you for game number 2. 2-0, Boston wins from 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals.